What is up, guys? One of my most anticipated films of the year, Resident Evil, has dropped their teaser trailer. As you see, I'm wearing my RE9 shirt. Listen, Resident Evil 9 is my favorite video game franchise. I have played basically almost every game. I've played RE9. You guys know that if you go back to my original channel, that I'm a huge Resident Evil fan, and I have been so excited for this film. I've had my reservations, had my worries, but I'm still very excited for this film, and I just want to check it out right now. So guys, let's check out the trailer for Resident Evil, being directed by Zach freaking Cregger. Here we go. Alright, let's see what you got, Zach Cregger. Let's see what you got.
Hello? I had a little bit of a problem on the road. I was wondering if I could use your phone.
Oh, this is very RE7.
Hello?
Just that was RE7.
Yes, we're sorry.
Oh, yeah, this is RE7, man.
Hey, babe. Look, I'm really sorry that we got disconnected earlier, but, some things have, happened.
Oh, damn.
I'm in, like, a seriously fucked up situation
Oh,
right now.
he's, like, finding stuff on his journey.
And it looks like there's a chance that we might not get to talk to each other again.
Oh, my God. Dude. Yes.
I just wanted you to know.
Whoa.
I love you.
They finally did it. Oh my god. Alrighty guys, that was the trailer for Resident Evil. This is the most Resident Evil movie they've ever made. Listen, I talked about my reservation about this film because it's going the route of kind of what we done with the other ones where, we're not going to use the characters like Chris Redfield, Claire Redfield, Jill Valentine, Leon Kennedy, Ethan Winters, like, for our film, because Zach Cregger wants to do a story within the within the universe, but not using those characters, but there might be Easter eggs along the way. Listen, I was worried about that. Like, okay, like, why wouldn't you use, like, those characters? Because those Resident Evil's characters are some of the most iconic characters in the video game world. You know, if you go to Leon Kennedy and Chris Redfield, even Albert Wesker. But listen, if you're trying to capture the tone of, like, an RE2, like in Resident Evil 7, this is the tone you get. This is what I wanted in the, the horror aspect, because one of the things that I remember they saying at CinemaCon, because this is where they first showed this trailer, is that this Resident Evil movie is about a guy going from point A to point B to point C. He keeps going, but he keeps encountering worse things. And I do believe it does take place in Raccoon City, which I'm at least that's happy that it is taking place in Raccoon City. And, like, I'm watching this trailer, I'm like, oh my god, I'm getting the RE7 vibes. Which, if you talk to certain Resident Evil fans, it's the game that brought Resident Evil back, and it's one of the most beloved Resident Evil games. I think it's the most scariest Resident Evil game, and it's for a good reason. So RE7 is, like, one of the scariest games. And I love they capture the tone, like, when he enters the house, uses the phone, I'm like, that's, like, stripped right out of RE7, and I love that. And, like, I'm watching this, I'm like, could this guy be Ethan Winters? But, like, Ethan Winters, I don't know. And, like, what I also love is that it's not just zombies. He's got some messed up creatures. I see that big ass man down there. I'm like, is that the merchant from RE8? And like, listen, I'm already seeing the Easter eggs. I'm seeing the Easter eggs in here. Listen, we didn't see an umbrella. We didn't see an RPD. You know, we didn't see, a very attractive Ada Wong running around with a little police officer, trying to stop a nuclear bomb from coming. And listen, I really hope this place is Raccoon City, just because that is the iconic city from the games. And who knows, maybe we get in the next trailer, we get some Umbrella, maybe we get some Oswald Spencer. I know I'm putting a lot of expectations here, but I have always wanted a true, really, really good Resident Evil adaptation. And I trust in Zach Cregger. I think he's a brilliant director. If you go to Barbarian, and Weapons was one of the craziest movies I watched last year, and it was like, what the hell is this movie? And of course, Resident Evil fan here, super big Resident Evil fan, favorite video game franchise. I got a lot of expectations, Zach, but you better bring the goods. Guys, what do you think about Resident Evil? Leave your comments down below. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.